Hey guys, you made it over here. That's cool. And I'm Paul, in case you haven't figured that out. Anyway, what I want to do is I'm going to take you through this website. I'm not going to take you through, like, read every line in it, but I'm going to kind of go through it so you get an idea of what's going on. Ideally, you're going to want to spend some time on this page, so you might want to bookmark it because there's a lot of different things in here that may take you a little bit of time to go through, but I think it's best if you take your time to go through it before you decide if this is something even that remotely fits with what you're wanting to do. And at the very end, you're going to see a video by one of the co owners. It's a husband and wife. You're going to hear Hannah actually explain a lot about the program and the digital product and how it works. Okay? So I'm going to get out of here just being the face and I'm going to flip back over to just the page. Okay? Later. Okay, guys, this is probably the site you were on before you flipped over to this next page. And ideally, my guess is you went over to the other page because you could use an additional $500 per month as some kind of support, right? And you can do this with very few to no followers. But let's go over to that page so we're even. We're on the same page, so to speak. Here's where you're at. And this is the video that's playing. Now, if you really think about this particular digital product, which is the roadmap to riches, the part that makes it so amazing is finally there's something that's being made for making money online, and it's never been easier for non-techie beginners. Now, as this as we continue down this, I'm not going to read this to you. I'm just going to kind of go over some of the highlights of the page. I'm sure you have every ability to read at your own pace as you go through this. The only thing that I would ask is that you take some time to really kind of like digest this page because there's a lot of information on here that you may need or may not need in order to make your decision. That being said, it's a digital product. So you'll be selling this digital product, but the cool part is right after that first sale, it sets you up from then on to make 100% profit. That's pretty amazing when it comes to any of these digital projects that's out here right now. Now, this is kind of a frequently asked questions, and I'm sure you're aware of how wise people tend to ask wise questions. So we'll go through these real quick. This is just, if you want to know who I am, this will tell you real quick, basically, who I am and what I'm about and what I'm working towards. Now, the next one is what exactly is this product? That's going to explain that here. How you're making a profit? Remember, that first sale sets you up to be 100% pure profit. Now, this one, what do you actually receive? Well, this is going to explain some of the things that you're going to get as you get into this program. Now, you can read the rest of these and gradually go through them on your own pace. And if they're enough for you, you can hit this and join right away. But if you feel like you want to talk to me, or let's just say you got some questions that are not answered, I tell you what, just either call or text a message to this number right here and leave me some kind of a message, and I'll get back with you and we can set up a time to talk and get all of your questions answered. Now, let's move on down. This actually kind of starts to bring in the actual Roadmap to Riches course, and it's going to explain quite a bit about it. Now, let's move down. Each section you can sit here and read through all of this. The thing that's important, this right here, it starts with 140 different videos that's going to train you how to do something step by step. And I mean really step by step. You won't have any problems going through any of the videos. And a lot of times there's people that I run across at my age and they're going, well, I'm not really too techy. Don't worry about being techie because, for example, if you can get on Facebook and move around on Facebook, you're techie enough to follow these courses and build exactly what this is. Okay, so don't get all wrapped up in you not being really techie. But in general, the key course takeaways from this is there's weekly Zoom calls, and those are amazing because you can learn so many different things from so many professionals that are out here teaching you how to do different things. It's got digital marketing foundations. I'm not going to read all of these guys. I'm sure you can read them. Some of them are going to probably blow your mind, like insight into SEO, blogging, and paid ad campaigns. You're like, what the hell? No, don't worry about it. SEO is just a search engine optimization. Blogging's just super simple, and you probably will never do this, but it's available in the program if you want to learn how to do it. Okay? Let's just keep on going. Now, here's the part that's really beneficial that a lot of people don't stress enough, and I want to make sure that you understand it. And that is when you join underneath me, I don't want to say underneath me, when you join with me, let's put it that way. When you join with me, you also become a member of this community. And the community is, I mean, it's like 15,000 strong right now. And that's probably more than that as this video is being produced. And there's probably 1,000 that join every month. And all of these people are available in this community to where if you're having some kind of problem, you can go out to the community and put down your problem and you'll get an answer quicker than you can imagine. But for whatever reason, you can also hit me up if you got a question. If you joined with me, I'm here to help you. I'm going to be here. I've been here for a long time and I'm going to continue to be here. And I want to help you get through this. In fact, my whole mission is to get you to that point where you've made your first sale. So now you're free. Everything you make hereafter is completely profit for you. Now, let's continue on down this. Now, this part right here is discovering the unlimited resale opportunities within your own digital product, which is Roadmap to Riches. Now, you'll be able to read all this. I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you'll go through this as you at your pace. Now, you need to understand to keep the course value and top notch, there is a minimum resale price of $497 and there's no refunds from that. So when you go into this product, you're going to be able to buy this digital project for $497. Now, I want to stop here for a minute and just give you some idea of how that relates to what's out here in the internet. $497 is super cheap to get the quantity of videos and lessons and community and extra help that you're going to get just to build your business online and get you to a profit place. Now, you can like build websites. You can do a lot of different things. And I'm telling you right now, I used to build websites for people and I still do from time to time. For me to build a website, we're talking somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 to $2,000 just to build a website that's going to be similar to what you will have. That's crazy, but it exists. And you can do this for online people and you can do it for offline people. For example, you know somebody that has a business, or maybe you don't know anybody that has a business, but you can walk down to the local business that's around you and ask them, do you have a website? And is that website actually making you any customers? Or is it helping you to make any money from the list that you have contained in your website? They won't know what you're talking about, but if it has to do with them making money, they might listen to you. And if they don't have a website, you're right there with for $500 you can do it. That's crazy. And most of them know that the reason they don't have a website is because they can't afford it, but they can afford that. So Just a little thing to throw out there so you know that this thing is available. Now, the last thing that I want to bring up is this is Hannah. Hannah is one of the co-owners. Her and her husband actually built this whole entire course and made it available to so many people. I mean, this thing's only been in effect for probably the first part of 2023. Okay, January, February, March, somewhere in there, it started up. And it's went crazy because people see the value in it. But all I'm wanting to do is point out, like I said, take your time, right? This particular video is going to be somewhere around 15, 20 minutes maybe. But she's really going to go in depth and explain things to you. And if you have any questions, again, you can get back with me and I'll take care of any questions. And if I can't answer them, I will find the answer. So now I want to go to just my private bonus to you if you join with me within the next 2 days. I'll even extend that. Let's say a week. If you join me within a week, I'll give you this bonus. Now, what is the bonus, really? Right? So, what it amounts to, you can read through this. Basically, what it comes down to is I'm going to give you this entire website that I have that you went to the first page. Now you're on the second page. Once you join or click the button to join, you're going to go to the third page. And once you pay for the program, you're going to go into the fourth page. I'm going to give you all of those pages. We'll have to customize them for you, but you don't have to do all the hard stuff of figuring out what it is, how you want to say it, what you want to do. You can use AI, which is going to be very important to you if you decide to get into something like this, because you can take exactly word for word what I said, put it into the AI. It'll spit out something similar, but not with the same words. And then you can turn around and take that and just change it a little bit so it sounds like you. Yeah? It'll take you less than a day to probably build this site once you get going. And that is like crazy. But anyway, so I figure, this old guy figures it really comes down to just two choices. One, you can get started, click this button, and boom, you're going to go to the next page and you're going to get involved and you're going to be with me and we're going to do this together. Or you're confused and you kind of want to schedule a call. So again, just call that number or shoot a text to that number and I'll get back with you and we can schedule some kind of a call to get together. So, guys, I really hope you take your time to go through this entire page. It's an amazing page full of so much information and it gives you enough information so you can make a very good, intelligent decision about whether or not this is something you think you'd like to get into. I'd love to have you in, and I'm more than happy to work with you in any way that I can. So you guys have an amazing day, and I hope I'll see you on the other side, and we'll be talking in the community and on the Zoom calls. Later, and bye-bye.